Welcome back to the Fame Your Go-To channel for all the latest buzz from the world of celebrity news, reality TV drama, and everything in between. Today, we've got a Duggar-packed episode, so buckle up. First up, we're diving into a hot topic that Duggar fans have been buzzing about. Jana Duggar finally made her appearance at her brother Jason's wedding, and the internet is losing it after days of wondering where she was. Johannah dropped some stunning photos of herself and her husband Stephen Wisman from the big day. We're breaking down the heartwarming details and the fan reactions you won't want to miss. Next, we have an emotional update from Joy and Duggar Forsyth, who shared a heartbreaking story about her baby Gunner's health scare. Little Gunner spent 2 days in the air after a terrifying battle with breathing issues, and fans are applauding Austin Forsyth for stepping up as a dad. But there's a lot more to unpack, especially when it comes to the RSV concerns and the backlash Joy and Austin are now facing for sharing such a private moment. Then, we're diving into the ongoing tension between Jinger Duggar and her family. While Ginger's been open about growing up in the strict Duggar household, some recent revelations suggest there may be growing distance between her and her sisters. Is Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggars influence to blame? We've got the latest details on what's really going on behind the scenes. And finally, we're taking you inside Jason Duggar's fall-themed mountain wedding in Tennessee. This wasn't your typical Duggar wedding. Jill Duggar's shocking social media posts, and the Duggar family going full gangster on the dance floor. Yep, it all happened. And we've got the details. You won't believe what went down, so stay tuned. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get into today's stories. Today, we're diving into a hot topic from the Duggar world that fans have been buzzing about. Jana Duggar finally made her appearance at her brother Jason Duggar's wedding, and it's left the internet in awe after a week of speculation and Duggar family wedding photos floating around. Fans were starting to wonder, where was Jana? Well, the wait is over, and she just shared some stunning pictures of herself and her husband Stephen Wisman attending the beautiful ceremony. Let's take a look at all the details, from the heartwarming captions to the fan reactions pouring in. Jana Duggar took to Instagram to congratulate her younger brother Jason on his recent wedding to Maddie Grace. She shared a series of beautiful photos from the wedding day, including a few with her husband Stephen Wisman looking happier than ever. In her post, she wrote, "Congrats to my bro Jace on his wedding. It was a beautiful ceremony. So happy for you both, Jason and Maddie. Love you all." For the past week, fans were scratching their heads wondering why there weren't any public photos of Jana at the wedding, given how the Duggar family typically shares every big event online. Her absence in the picture sparked plenty of fan theories, but now it's clear that Jana and Stephen were there in full support and looking fabulous while doing it. Jana wore a stunning navy blue dress, which fans couldn't stop gushing about in the comments. From "You look radiant" to "That shade of blues looks so great on you." Her followers were quick to shower her with compliments. One fan even joked that if she stepped a little over in the photo, it would look like a halo above her head, a fitting compliment for someone often referred to as the angel of the Duggar family. What's even more striking is how content and happy Jan appears in these new photos after years of being the older sister who's always helping out. It's refreshing for fans to see her enjoying this new chapter of her life as a married woman. Her fans couldn't hold back their joy, commenting, "Marriage looks good on you and Stephen looks so happy." Clearly, Jana is thriving in her new role as a wife, and her followers are here for it. There's also been a lot of love for the entire Duggar clan featured in the photos. Many fans noticed just how much younger sister Johannah resembles Jana, pointing out the family resemblance with comments like, "Johannah looks so much like you." It seems like every detail of the wedding is bringing fans closer to the Duggar family. So what do you think of Jana Duggar's stunning wedding guest look and her sweet posts celebrating Jason and Maddie? It's so nice to see Jana enjoying life with her husband Stephen, and it seems like fans are absolutely loving this side of her. Let us know in the comments what you think about her dress and the heartwarming family photos next. We're diving into Johanna Duggar, Forsyth's latest Instagram updates about her baby Gunnar's health scare. Joy shared the stressful story of her youngest son's sudden illness and how he ended up in the air for 2 days after struggling to breathe. We'll also be discussing fans' reactions to Austin Forsyth's stepping up as a dad, RSV concerns, and the criticisms for sharing this very personal family moment on social media. Recently, Johanna Duggar took to her Instagram stories to update fans on a frightening experience with her baby Gunnar. What started as a light cough and runny nose turned serious when Gunnar woke up in the middle of the night, struggling to breathe. Joy and Austin did everything they could at home, but nothing seemed to help, so they rushed him to where he was treated and remained for 2 days. Thankfully, Joy shared that Gunnar is now home and doing great. Fans were quick to send well wishes for Gunnar's recovery, but the conversation quickly turned to Austin. Forsyth Joy mentioned how Austin took on the role of looking after their other 2 children while she stayed at the hospital with Gunnar. This sparked quite a bit of discussion. One fan humorously commented, "I'm impressed Austin took the second night shift so Joy could sleep. It's crazy, almost like a father would." While this seems like basic parenting, Austin's actions stood out compared to other Duggar husbands, who are often criticized for being less involved. Austin may give some people bad vibes, but many have admitted that he seems like a more hands-on dad than others in the Duggar family. However, not everything was praise. Joy also revealed that Gunnar's doctor suggested they get him checked for asthma, as both Austin and several of Joy's siblings have it. Some fans speculated that Gunnar might have caught RSV at a recent Duggar family gathering, possibly even Jason Duggar's wedding, which Joy attended with her family. RSV can be dangerous for young children, and seeing the little fall risk bracelet on Gunnar's wrist in her post broke a lot of hearts. One fan expressed their concern, "RSV can be brutal. I hope he recovers quickly from whatever it is." And of course, the discussion around RSV vaccines came up. Some question whether Joy and Austin have vaccinated their children, considering the growing availability of the RSV vaccine, while many were focused on Gunnar's recovery. Others criticized Joy and Austin for sharing such a private, vulnerable moment online. A growing number of fans feel that posting photos of a sick, hospitalized child for clicks is distasteful. One commenter didn't hold back, saying, "I'm glad they got him treatment and he's doing well, but posting your sick, hospitalized child for clicks is terrible parenting." This kind of behavior has raised concerns, with some even comparing Joy's post to extreme cases like mothers posting videos of themselves dancing while their children were in the hospital. At the end of the day, we're all glad that little Gunnar is feeling better and recovering at home, but the situation has definitely sparked conversations around parenting, privacy, and the Duggar family's approach to social media. What do you think? Was sharing this moment just part of being open with fans, or does it cross a line into exploiting a difficult situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Next, we dive into the ongoing tension between Jinger Duggar and her family. While Jinger has become known for speaking out about her experiences growing up in the strict Duggar household, recent revelations have raised new questions about her relationship with her younger sisters. Is Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's influence the reason Jinger is being kept at a distance? Stay tuned as we unpack the details of Ginger's latest comments and what they could mean for the Duggar family dynamic. Jinger Duggar has never been one to shy away from addressing the tough topics surrounding her famous family. She shocked many when she openly spoke about the controversy surrounding her brother, Josh Duggar, but in recent years her views on faith and lifestyle have caused further strain on her relationships, particularly with her parents Jim Bob and Michelle. Jinger has made it clear that she no longer adheres to the conservative principles of the Institute, in basic life principles, which the Duggar family strictly follows, as many longtime fans know. The Duggar children were raised in a world where strict dress codes, gender roles, and early courtships were the norm. However, Ginger's personal growth and change in beliefs led her to break away from these rigid rules, which didn't sit well with her parents over time. This has put a wedge between her and the rest of her family, especially when it comes to her younger sisters, who still live under Jim Bob and Michelle's roof. In a recent Instagram Q&A session, a fan asked Jinger about how often she gets to see her sisters. Her response hinted at an uncomfortable truth: the only time she gets to is during large family gatherings like weddings. She didn't go into specifics, but her tone left followers speculating that this infrequent contact may be more than just a result of busy schedules. Could Jim Bob and Michelle be actively keeping Jinger away from her sisters out of fear that her more progressive views might influence them? What's even more telling is the way Jinger spoke about her sisters. She posted heartfelt messages about how fast they're growing up, clearly showing her longing to be part of their lives more often. Fans quickly picked up on the subtle disappointment in her words, noting that Jinger seems to feel left out as her younger sisters grow and mature without her involvement. Could this be another sign of the rift between her and her parents, with Jim Bob and Michelle controlling the level of contact? So is Jinger being kept at a distance from her sisters by Jim Bob and Michelle? While the star didn't explicitly say so, her comments during the Q&A session have sparked heated discussions among Duggar fans. Many believe that the tension between Jinger and her parents could be leading to less time with her younger siblings, something that seems to deeply affect her as the Duggar family continues to evolve. We'll keep a close eye on how these strained relationships unfold. What do you think? Are Jim Bob and Michelle trying to control the family narrative by limiting Ginger's involvement with her sisters? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Finally, we're diving into Jason Duggar's fall-themed mountain wedding in Tennessee, and let me tell you, it's not your typical Duggar affair. From Jill Duggar's shocking social media posts about the wedding menu to the Duggar family going full gangster on the dance floor, you won't believe what went down at this wedding. So let's get into it. As many of you know, Jason Duggar tied the knot with Maddie Grace in a picturesque fall-themed wedding in Tennessee. The couple has been relatively private, with Jason remaining silent on social media since the wedding, but that didn't stop other family members from sharing glimpses of the big day. Jill Duggar, who attended the wedding with her husband Derek, has been the one giving us the most insider scoops, and boy did she deliver. First up, the menu at Jason and Maddie's reception raised more than a few eyebrows. Jill shared clips of the Italian dishes served, but the sight of bland and beige-looking food left fans and Redditors completely underwhelmed. One fan even joked it's like they tried to honor Josh by serving prison food. Others couldn't help but notice how the cheesecake and pan alfredo looked identical in color and texture, with one Reddit user commenting even the food was boring and beige. But it wasn't just the food that had fans talking. Jill also gave us an unexpected glimpse of the party vibes at the wedding. And let's just say it was something no one saw coming. During the reception, the Duggar family went full gangster. Yes, you heard that right. When the rap song Cranked That by Soulja Boy started blasting through the speakers, the Duggar fam, known for their ultra-conservative values, shocked everyone as Dillard got up and danced to the track, even nailing some of the iconic moves. Fans on Reddit were beside themselves, wondering what Jim Bob and Michelle were thinking during this unexpected moment. Comments like, did anyone have Superman that ** being played at a Duggar wedding on their 2024 bingo card? And what were Jim Bob and Michelle doing during this? I wish I was a fly on the wall started flooding social media. Some even joked about the double standards when it comes to the Duggar siblings, hinting that the younger generation might be getting away with things their older siblings could only dream of. And if that wasn't enough, many fans are still curious about Jason's new bride. Maddie Grace, she has kept a relatively low profile with her social media, wiped clean and set to private. However, in a rare interview, Maddie shared how she and Jason met. It turns out their relationship started by accident. Jason came across her profile online, thought she was cute, and the rest is history. She also revealed that Jason's decision to court her was in part to show his older sister Jana that it's never too late to find love. What a sweet brother moment. So, what do you think of the Duggar family's unexpected wedding antics? Are you as shocked as we are by the gangster moment on the dance floor? And what about that bland wedding menu? Did it live up to Duggar standards, or was it a total flop? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Fame for all your Duggar family updates and more insider tea. We'll see you next time.